Hi, bed crimers. I just wanted to let you know that today I'm going to take a drive to Cave Creek, which is not far from where I live, and I'm going to check out the trailer park business that apparently Barry Morphew has been running over the last couple of years. It is there that I believe he was arrested yesterday and charged with first-degree red rum for the death of his wife, Suzanne, back on Mother's Day of 2020. I'm just so curious to see what this place looks like, and I was shocked to hear that he's been hanging out in Cave Creek. There's actually another man that lives in Cave Creek, and I can't think of his name right now. I did a story on him because he was a buffalo rider. This is how he made his money. He would go and do like demonstrations where he literally was like racing a buffalo, like riding a buffalo like you would ride a horse. And he also moved to Cave Creek, and he had married an heiress from California. It's an extraordinary story. I mean, we're talking big money, like many, many, many millions, not like 10 million, more like 100 million. And they had a marriage. She wanted to fall in love with a good Christian cowboy, and he turned out to be anything but. And she bought him pretty much anything he wanted. He got a yellow speedboat, and one night he talked her into going, I think, to Lake Pleasant here. It's one of the lakes, to camp overnight with their speedboat. And in the morning, he claims she was nowhere to be found, and her clothing was inside the boat, all nice and neatly folded. Well, unfortunately, they later found her body floating in the lake. And he's never been charged for that crime, but it's a dirty little secret in Cave Creek where people talk about him behind his back because he opened a bar there as well. I don't think it's open anymore, but for a long time he was up there running this restaurant bar, and he would do tricks with his buffalo, which he also had up in Cave Creek on a pink trailer. He would put it on the top of the trailer. Very bizarre, very extravagant and eccentric, and people believe that he likely unalived his heiress wife because she was much older, and she was very beautiful, but she was older. She wanted a good Christian cowboy, and I don't think he was up to it. So she ended up dead, and he inherited something like $10 million. Her children, her three daughters, got the bulk of the estate, from what I understand. But anyway, I can't help thinking that he's up there in Cave Creek, and Barry Morphew was up there too. Makes you wonder, did they ever sit at the bar and have a drink together? I mean, they're both accused, or, well, the one guy hasn't been accused, but it's widely believed that he likely led to his wife's death. Barry is now accused, but it is, of course, allegedly. He hasn't been tried in a court of law, but the evidence from the indictment seems pretty strong. So anyway, I'm going to drive up there, and I'm going to give you guys a closer look at this trailer park. It is a retro-themed trailer park where he has restored trailers that people can rent, I think almost like Airbnb type of thing. But in one article I read, it said that it was dilapidated. It looks kind of kitschy from what I can see. I think it's very interesting that Barry ended up in Cave Creek, though, because it's one of those towns where you can sort of disappear, blend in, but the locals will definitely know what you're accused of and your background, so there will be whispers behind your back. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you next time. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. Love you guys.